Now I have to do the classic E300. Okay, let's see how I do it. The trains were manufactured by Alstom. It's a French designed and built electric multiple units that operates Eurostar high-speed rail services from London to France and Belgium via the Channel Tunnel. They were originally built as tri-voltage with 750 volts DC UK third rail network until the high-speed one was completed in 2007. Either to operate on 25 kVA AC on the LGV line in France, Eurotunnel and High Speed 1, 3 kV DC Belgian classic lines using pantographs, or the 750 volt DC UK third rail network using third rail pickup shoes. The shoes were attractive because the electrification on the high-speed one is throughout. It has fitted with 5 different signalling systems. AWS and TPWS of the British signalling system, used prior to HS1 in the UK. TBM, Transmission Voix Machine, used on the one of the lines in Belgium, and got TBM, Transmission Voix Machine, KVB, Control Vitesse per Balise. I need to have a look. So here's what it has. So it's built as originally built as has 750 volts. Used on the LGV line in France, Eurotunnel, High Speed 1 and HSL 1. KVB, Control Vitesse per Balise, used between Paris Gare du Nord and LGV Nord on French classic lines. TVM, the British signalling system from Brussels South Midi and HSL1 in Belgium. So the French ones in France are TVM, Transmission Voix Machine, and KVB, Control Vitesse per Balise. Since the delivery of the Eurostar E300 trains from Siemens in 2014, refurbished examples of which is now officially named E300. The first E300 set was built in 1992, and it was PS1. It was formed of 2 power cars and 7 coaches, and it was delivered for test running in January 1993. The first train went through the Channel Tunnel was on the 14th of November 1994. So the full E300 is now 2 power cars and 18 carriages, and have 750 seats, 544 in standard class, and something 200 section in first class. I think there's 206 in first class. It is the second longest and second fastest train in regular UK passenger service, with a length of 370 metres, 1,270 feet, and an operating speed of 300 kilometers an hour, which is 186 miles an hour. It has been on both aspects on the Eurostar E320, or the class 374, which is 400 meters long, 1,300 feet, and the E320 speed is up to 320 kilometers an hour, which is 200 miles an hour. The 22 sets operated for Eurostar were refurbished in 2004-2005, with a new interior designed by Philip Stark. The grey-red look in first class and the grey-red look in standard class were replaced with the more grey-brown scheme in standard and the grey-bone orange in first class. In October 2010, Eurostar ordered 10 Class 374 E320 trains from Siemens, from London, Paris to Brussels, Belgium, and also there's a new route to Amsterdam alongside its Class 373 fleet. Because Eurostar retain up to 14 E300s, whilst the full fleet of E320s enter service, with the rest of the E300 sets to be either stored or scrapped. 12 have been scrapped, some of them were stored. The E300 sets that Eurostar would retain will be fully refurbished and repainted to match by matching the livery of the new E320 trains, thus allowing the fleet to remain in service beyond 2020. It breaks the 300 km/h barrier for the UK. There's only 8 E300s left in service, so our chance of getting less and less until the E300 will finally to be withdrawn between 2020 and 2022. So in 2022, the E300s will be gone when they're 28 years in service. If you want to know about something, please see the abandoned Eurostar for more information. It used to operate on the UK Third Rail network in 1994, and they re-enter service on the High Speed 1 via the Channel Tunnel in 2007. I know there was a lot of nostalgia with this train. I have seen an E300 before. And then I was at Purfleet near to the A13 and M25, I saw a refurbished E300 and an E320. Also, with them being replaced with the E320s, I believe there's only 8 left in service. So here's the first livery of this with the new logo branding while it's in service. I think there's one in hire by Thalys in France. Because there was 4 powered axles in each power car. There's only been there's only a couple of incidents so far. There's only a couple of it. I think the Class 373 has quite a number of accidents, and there was on the 5th of June 2000. A Paris to London service derailed on LGV Nord near Arras in France at 180 miles an hour, or if you prefer 290 kilometers an hour. 14 people were treated for light injuries or shock, but none of them serious or fatalities. The articulated design was created by maintenance disably during the incident, and the train stayed upright. After the investigation, the incident was blamed on a complement of the transmission between the motors and axles coming loose. Then on October 1994, there were teething problems while starting for operations. By 2 hours, there's technical failures. It was delayed for 2 hours by technical failures. On the 29th of May 2002, a set was towards London Victoria instead of Waterloo, causing it to arrive 25 minutes late. The signalling error that led to the incorrect routing starting have caused no risk. During the night of the 18th of 19th of December 2009, the heavy snow caused a widespread of disruption in roads, railways and airports across northern Europe. 5 trains, which is 373, 217 and 218, failed in the Channel Tunnel because of the snow engine compartment was melted warmer temperatures in the tunnel. The result was in causing electrical and control system faults. The record runs was in 2003 was 162 miles an hour, which is the new speed of 334 kilometers an hour, and that's 208, beating the previous record of 261 kilometers an hour, or 162 miles an hour, set by an APT advanced passenger train on the 20th December 1979. On the 16th of May 2006, created a record of the longest non-stop high-speed journey of 1,421 kilometers, that's 883 miles, from London to Cannes in 7 hours and 25 minutes. This was a publicity event for the Da Vinci Code film. The train carriers actors Tom Hanks and Anthony Tantau and director Ron Howard, which jointly named the train the Da Vinci Code prior to departing for the film premiere at the Cannes Film Festival. On the 4th of and the final record on the 4th of September 2007, the first revenue train used to high-speed 1 to St Pancras set a new record. It left Paris at 09:44 British Standard Time and arrived at St Pancras 3 hours and 3 minutes and 39 seconds later. Officials aboard record speeds up to 325 kilometers an hour, 202 miles an hour in France, and 314 kilometers an hour, which is 105 miles an hour, in the UK. So here you go, the Class 373 in the original livery. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give this a thumbs up. Thanks very much for watching, and peace.